welcome. My name is Meg Miller. I'm the administrator of Peabody Home. I'm also a nurse and a licensed nursing home administrator. I've had the pleasure of working at Peabody Home for 22 years, and we're starting a new, exciting project. In the time I've been here and since the inception of Peabody Home, we've had a continuum of care, and what that means is that we provide independent living through end-of-life care.
Peabody Home has given back to this community for almost 100 years, being started by a group of 4 women who donated this building and an endowment to the city of Franklin. This board of directors, under my leadership, as well as John Benham, prior chairman of the board, felt that we needed something to push the Peabody Home forward into the next century. It was getting increasingly expensive to maintain this building, and the best option the board found was to put in a brand new facility that will hopefully serve this city for the next 50 to 100 years.
Hello, I'm John Benham, a member of the board here at Peabody Home as well as the building committee. My history here goes back a bit. I have several relatives who spent time here, including my wife Dorothy, who spent several years here. And so I'm quite familiar with Peabody, its reputation, and in fact the way it works. 3 years ago we thought about expanding and meeting the expectations of what we know is coming in this industry. And we looked at our building, an 80-year-old building, and thought it's time to think about something different. And what we've come up with is a set of plans which will accommodate 2 times the census and 3 times the square footage. Here it is here in its finished state, but there's a lot to do before we get to that. This dwelling will be built basically in 2 stages. The first stage will be out where our parking lot is, and that will be a completed building. And at that time, when that is finished, the residents will move into that building, leaving this one vacant, the original building. And that's done for their purposes and also to keep our help. Our help is excellent, and it's very important that they experience this very gently, and that's what we're going to be doing. The amenities of the new building are going to be quite attractive, especially this part, which is the independent living section, basically. There'll be exercise rooms, there'll be a bistro, there'll be a library, there'll be all the things that make it feel like home. And one of the things that I want to mention that we haven't talked about yet is the ability to leave this new building and to walk to downtown Franklin, which is there right behind us, very close by, and then they can go to the library, the opera house, the city hall, any of the restaurants, the post office, and then walk back, or if you have to, take your motorized wheelchair and do the same thing. That way you become part of the city itself.
I want to thank the mayor of the city of Franklin, all of his staff, all of his board, the police department, the fire department, the zoning board, municipal services. They have been behind this Peabody project from day one, and without their assistance we wouldn't be here today breaking ground on this brand new facility. So with thank you to the city of Franklin, and thank you to the people of this city, who are the greatest people to work with that I've ever been able to work with.
So it's an honor for me to offer a mayoral proclamation in honor of the Franklin Peabody Home. Whereas in 1938, the facility now known as the Peabody Home came into being as a result of the generous monetary and property bequests of local residents Anna G. Blodgett, Mary and Clara Rowell, and Eliza T. Shepard, to be used to establish a home for the aged in Franklin. And whereas the mission of the Peabody Home is to satisfy the needs and desires of the residents, their families, and its staff by providing a personal and professional care in a loving home atmosphere. And whereas that original home for the aged has held true to its original purpose and is not just a nursing home, but a special place where those who walk through these doors continue to live, love, and most importantly, have fun. Whereas through the hard work and sincere devotion of all those professionals and volunteers who work countless hours to ensure success, The Peabody Home is now poised to begin an incredible expansion that will not only further complement the City of Franklin's downtown rebirth, but will most importantly provide a special place for more than 70 seniors to enjoy their golden years in a warm, safe, and well-appointed environment. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Tony Johnnham, Mayor of the City of Franklin, New Hampshire, do hereby proclaim Tuesday, November 17th, as Franklin Peabody Home Day in the City of Franklin. And I urge all citizens to join with family and friends in celebrating this very special day by extending our congratulations and best wishes to all those who have contributed to the expansion of this very special and blessed Peabody Home.
My gratitude goes to my amazing volunteer board, to rural development, to RS Consulting, who have helped us through the process of applying for this significant mortgage or loan through rural development. If you would share my excitement in this new project, you can visit new.peabodyhome.org and keep updated with our progress.